This is TechCrunch.
Well, here we are again. Facebook is trying to make pokes happen again, though technically, the poke never really left Facebook. The classic feature from Facebook's early days lets users get a friend's attention with a virtual nudge of sorts. While the poke fell out of use ages ago, the company has more recently seen an uptick in its use among younger users, which has now prompted it to make the poke a more central part of the Facebook experience. Now, users are able to poke their friends from a new dedicated button directly on their Facebook profile, which will alert the poke's recipient through their notifications. In addition, Facebook users can see who poked them and find friends to poke at facebook.com/pokes. On that page, users will be able to track their poke count with friends, which grows every time they poke each other. They can also dismiss pokes if they don't want to reciprocate. The poke tracking feature is largely designed to appeal to younger users who have grown up with gamification elements built into their social apps, like Snapchat and TikTok streaks. These features ostensibly help friends keep track of those they message most, but streaks have come under regulatory scrutiny and have even led to lawsuits because of their addictive nature, as they keep kids hooked on the apps. By highlighting poke counts and making the poke more prominent on Facebook, Meta wants to create a similar engagement mechanism. As users increase their poke counts with a friend, different icons will appear next to the friend's name, like a fire emoji or 100, among others. This isn't the first time in recent months that Facebook has tried to revive the poke. In March of last year, the company said it had made it easier for users to find the poking page via search and would make it easier to poke a friend after searching for them. These small changes led to a 13x spike in poking in the month after the changes, Meta said at the time. As for why you'd want to poke someone, that's up to users to decide. Facebook never explained the purpose of the poke, leaving it open to interpretation. A poke could be a way to catch someone's attention, flirt, or just annoy them, depending on the user's intent. Poke counts may never become as popular as streaks, but adding them is clearly a signal that Meta is looking to boost Facebook engagement. According to research from John Haidt, author of The Anxious Generation, which focused on social media's potential harm to children's brain development, Snap had known about streaks' habit-forming nature for years. An article he co-published with a senior research scientist at NYU Stern, Zach Rausch, included quotes from internal documents that show Snap employees discussing how popular streaks were and how effective they were at driving engagement. Though Facebook today remains a cash cow for Meta's business, fueling its longer-term bets in areas like AI and metaverse projects, it has long been criticized for failing to appeal to younger users, a demographic that's been declining, particularly in the US. The company has tried to recapture the youth market with various initiatives, including the short-lived, college-only feature Facebook Campus, shuttered in 2022, and more recently, a Gen Z-focused redesign. Stripe is enlisting a who's who to build a new blockchain. CEO Patrick Collison announced yesterday that the company is funding a new blockchain company called Tempo. Tempo is aimed at high-volume processing of stablecoins, coins that help reduce crypto's notorious volatility because they are pegged to a stable asset like the US dollar. That's not surprising given that Stripe acquired stablecoin company Bridge. Now, what is surprising is the eye-popping list of companies Stripe has already enlisted. Anthropic, Coupang, Deutsche Bank, DoorDash, Leadbank, Mercury, Nubank, OpenAI, Revolut, Shopify, Standard Chartered, and Visa. So if the blockchain works well, these design partners should be queued up to use or offer it for everything from agentic payments to remittances. Plus, Stripe board member Matt Huang, co-founder of one of the most prestigious crypto VC firms, Paradigm, has signed on to lead Tempo. Paradigm has also invested. Collison says Tempo will be run as an independent company. That's it from TechCrunch. For more bite-sized crunchable tech stories like these, go to TechCrunch.com.